Welcome to CognitionChunks. This is the role of Pythagorean tuning in ancient cultures, from Greece to China. A follow-up to Pythagoras on Pythagorean tuning. Greetings once again, fellow knowledge adventurers. You're watching CognitionChunks, where we devour intellectual feasts in bite-sized portions. The Pythagorean tuning system has had a significant impact across various ancient cultures, playing an integral role in both music theory and cosmological beliefs. This role varies from culture to culture, but common themes include the mathematical purity of intervals and the philosophical or religious implications of these ratios. Below, we delve into how Pythagorean tuning manifested in the cultures of ancient Greece and China, among others, and the lasting impact it has had on global music and thought. Ancient Greece, music and philosophy intertwined. 1. Musica Universalis. The Pythagorean concept of musica universalis, or the music of the spheres, suggests that the mathematical ratios found in music reflect the fundamental ratios that govern the universe. This belief bound the practice of music closely with cosmology and philosophy. 2. Educational system. In Pythagorean and later Platonic thought, music education was considered integral for the cultivation of a balanced soul. The intervals, governed by simple ratios, were believed to be in accordance with natural law. 3. Tetracties. This triangular figure of 10 points also illustrates the importance of the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, whose ratios form the basis of Pythagorean tuning. Ancient China, the philosophy of harmony. 1. Confucianism. Music was considered one of the 6 arts that one needed to study to be a gentleman in Confucian China. The harmonious nature of Pythagorean tuning had parallels with the Confucian emphasis on harmony in social relations. 2. The huangzhong. The huangzhong was a bell that was used to standardize pitch. While not strictly Pythagorean, its underlying principle of using physical objects, bells, flutes, to standardize pitch was akin to the Pythagorean method of using string lengths. 3. Yin and yang. The dualistic concept of yin and yang was often symbolically represented in music through intervals. The Pythagorean ratios, with their mathematical balance, resonated with this dualistic philosophy. Cross-cultural exchanges, Greece and China. 1. Silk Road. While there isn't direct evidence of musical exchange between Greece and China along the Silk Road, the two cultures had comparable philosophies about the cosmic importance of music, and it's likely that ideas about tuning and harmony were disseminated to some extent. 2. Philosophical parallels. Both cultures attributed cosmic significance to musical harmony, although the Greeks took a more mathematical approach while the Chinese looked more at the social and cosmic harmonies. Long-lasting impact. 1. Western classical music. The Pythagorean system was foundational in the development of Western music theory, influencing everything from Gregorian chant to the polyphony of the medieval and Renaissance eras. 2. Chinese music theory. The philosophies around harmony and balance have remained a constant in traditional Chinese music, affecting both the construction of instruments and the composition of music. 3. Global influence. Through colonialism, globalization, and cultural exchange, elements of Pythagorean tuning have found their way into various musical traditions around the world, often blending with local tuning systems. Conclusion. The Pythagorean tuning system, rooted in mathematical ratios and their philosophical implications, has been a cornerstone in both Western and Eastern cultures. Its influence extends beyond the realm of music, touching on aspects of cosmology, social organization, and spirituality. By examining its role in different cultures, we can gain a deeper understanding of not just this particular tuning system, but also the universal human quest for harmony, both musical and metaphysical. We've reached the finale of today's episode, and what an intellectual journey it has been through the annals of ancient musicology and tuning systems. Our episode today took us from the sun-soaked agora of ancient Greece to the intricate halls of China's ancient dynasties. We explored how Pythagorean tuning, a concept initially developed by Pythagoras, found its way into a variety of cultures and shaped their musical traditions. We started with Pythagoras, the brainy Greek mathematician, whose forays into musical scales were intertwined with his philosophies of cosmic order. This theoretical foundation provided the groundwork for the adoption of Pythagorean tuning in a wide array of contexts, from religious ceremonies to theatrical performances in Greece. From there, our historical odyssey took us to ancient China, where the Pythagorean system was appropriated and adapted. We discovered how this tuning model integrated itself with existing Chinese theories about cosmology, harmony, and the yin-yang balance. Maybe in a future episode, we can delve into the acoustic properties of Pythagorean tuning and comparing them to indigenous tuning systems. This will allow us to understand how the same set of ratios could yield diverging musical textures and emotional impacts across different cultures. So, as we wrap up, remember, behind every musical note lies an intricate web of mathematical ratios, cultural narratives, and millennia of human experimentation. Each time you listen to a melody, whether it's a Greek lyre or a Chinese guqin, you're tapping into a rich tapestry that's as old as civilization itself. If you've enjoyed our musical pilgrimage through time and space today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We've got an array of exciting topics ahead, all designed to engage your brain and tickle your funny bone in true CognitionChunks style. Until our next intellectual escapade, keep your curiosity piqued, your neurons firing, and your spirits high. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next chunk of wisdom. Was this accurate? Did GPT just make up a bunch of stuff that does not exist or does not make sense? Find out next time in the CognitionChunks follow-up.